Hello, gorgeous friend. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to have this conversation with you about how an artist creates a reality differently. Now, last time I talked about the high achiever and the artist. And if you didn't see that video, I will link it down below in the description for you because it's just so important to understand that the high achiever is operating in the fear consciousness of not enoughness, whereas the artist is creating in the empowered consciousness of the I am. Now, the I am is the ultimate creator code. And if that is something that you would like a video on, just let me know in the comments as well, and I will absolutely make that video for you. But I want to talk to you about how the artist creates her life differently and her life experience. Because you see, the high achiever creates from the 3D reality. She is responding to life. At best, she is setting the goals as a good high achiever does. She's making the plans, she's taking the massive amounts of actions, been there, done that, wore the G string. And I also know that it is a life experience filled with challenge and strife. Why? Well, because the high achiever believes that she has to prove her worth. And so she has a belief that in order for it to change her, it has to challenge her. And in order for it to stretch her, she has to be scared. It's like all of these beliefs that we have been handed, conditioned with, that really creates the experience of the high achiever. And yes, let's just be honest about it as well. When you achieve that big goal, there is a moment of woohoo! Yeah, baby, I did this. Look at me. And then blah, blah, blah. You have to set the next goal because otherwise you've got nothing to live for. Been there, done that, wore the G string. However, as an artist, we create life differently. For one thing, we start understanding and remembering that we are God consciousness in human form, evolving God consciousness. Source consciousness, universal consciousness, whatever it is that resonates with you, put that word in there. But if you are God consciousness and you are collaborating with God consciousness, with universal source energy, with all that is, there is no limit. Literally, there is no limit to what you can create and what you get to experience. So now it becomes a case of what will be delicious, fabulous, sensational for me to experience next. This is where dreaming becomes part of your creative genius. Because when we are dreaming, when we're in a state of dreaming, what we are actually doing is we are walking into the boardroom with God, the universe, all that is available to us, and going, let's architect something spectacular. And you are literally putting your order in to the universe, and the universe does all of the hard lifting. So, the more detailed we are in our experience of creation within the dream state, the more detail the universe has to create our specifications to our state of delight. Now, as an artist, you know that this is already done. It's already done. It is already done. It's already done. And so now you get to be the woman who is living that new experience. Now, here's the thing that most people still have not been shared with. I don't want to say taught because we already know all of this stuff. I'm not here to teach you anything new. I'm just here to help you remember. There's a difference between the woman who's already living the stuff and the woman who is working really, really hard to become the woman who is living the stuff. And that energetic difference is all it takes between the high achiever and the artist. You see, one of the things I didn't talk about in the previous video was on the outside, the journey, for the most part, looks very similar. But I am not talking about the outside journey because you and I both know high achievers kick ass. High achievers, they achieve epic shit. All the stuff. But it's the inside game, right? It's the inside game where you are either fulfilled and rejoicing and just delighting, or you're operating from not enoughness, having to prove myself, some fear and oh my God, what if this goes wrong? Or what if I don't achieve it? Or what if I lose everything that I have created? All of that belongs to the high achiever. The artist is having the internal experience. The artists have learned how to focus on what is fantastic, what is becoming, what is rich, what is beautiful. And so that is your experience from day to day to day. And of course, you get to choose. Like, you get to choose whether you want to have a life experience of worry, concern, hustle, drive, exhaustion, like all of the things for the prize. Or if you want to have the experience of waking up in the morning and going, what is it that I want to experience next? And how do I want to experience it? And who am I as this woman? What is the things that I think about? How do I feel about myself? What is it that I want to partner in the universe with? Who do I want to partner with? All of the things. And then having that experience today. Today. Because if it's already done and you are already the woman, you get to already have the experience. Now, does it mean that everything in your 3D reality pops like popcorn and it's just there? No, because there's the law of gestation. You know, things take time to go from the 4D reality into the 3D reality. There's a process in which cooperative components come together and things go from energy into physicality. But the artists don't mind that gestation period because it just is part of it. But it doesn't mean that I can't be the woman today and experience myself as her today just because my 3D reality has not caught up with who I really am. The 3D reality will catch up when it catches up. But I get to have the sensational experience all along the way. So one of the ways that is just great for you to check in to see where is it that you are operating is to check in with yourself on an hourly basis, on a daily basis, whenever you remember basis, and feel into how you are feeling about yourself right now. Are you feeling like you've got it all made? Are you feeling like life is fantastic? You know your shit. You are valuable. You are worthy, like all of the things? Or are you feeling worried, concerned? Oh, I hope they don't catch me out. Ugh, if only I knew more. If only I had another certification. If only I had this. Because that is just letting you know whether you are operating as a high achiever or as an artist. And let me tell you, as somebody who has operated as both, damn girl, the artist is my choice again and again and again and again and again in eternity, because now I get to be very conscious of who I am as the artist and the art. And when I say I'm conscious of who I am as the artist And the art means I'm conscious of my thoughts. I'm conscious of my words. I'm conscious of my actions. And I no longer believe that I am the slave to a personality or the slave to my star sign or a slave to my culture or whatever the slave mentality is that you were conditioned with. No, I can change myself, my thoughts, my speech, my behaviors, all of it, because I am the actual creator of myself. Really invite you into sitting with this for a little bit. I am the creator of myself. And as we start more intentionally creating ourselves, we also start noticing how our world around us responds to this. And therefore, we start understanding that we are also the creator of the world around us then. Because the world around us only exists because of who we are. And so when who we are changes, the world around us changes as well. And this is why we've always heard be the change that you want to see in the world instead of create the change that you want to see in the world, because who you be is what is. I'm also going to say that if this is something that you are interested in, if you want to go even deeper into this, I have just written for you The Artist's State. Oh, this book will change the way that you see yourself, that you create your life, and that you live from this point forward. And I wrote it just for you. So, if that's something that you're interested in, the link is down below in the description. Grab your copy. You've got a variety of choices. You can download a PDF or you can get the book printed for yourself. Both are available to you. You're going to see in there that it's really simple and it gets to be really, really good because you are really, really worth it. So I want you to remember it's not you, it's your conditioning. And since you are the artist, you get to condition yourself. So as always, if this material has resonated with you, if you got something out of the video, please write to me in the comments. I would love for us to connect. Also like and share so that more and more women can get exposed to this material, because at the end of the day, this is how we are changing consciousness. One mind at a time, one message at a time, one heart at a time. I love you so much. Have an amazing day further. Until next time, cheers.